don't know when I'm going to be uploading this video here. Man, that dude's booking. I don't know when I'm going to be uploading this video here. It might be like Christmas, but it is spooky season right now. I like Halloween. I don't really know why. I don't have any particular reason to like Halloween. I don't like to dress up. I don't really like going to Halloween parties. I don't know. I think it's just, I like scary movies, and this is when like new scary movies come out, and I like that. But Five Nights at Freddy's, I remember when that game came out. I know I was out of high school when it came out, and I lived in Nebraska at the time. I think I was like 21 or 22 or something like that. And I remember playing that game on my phone when I was in my apartment, because it was before, you know, I had really made any friends out there, and that was kind of a game I liked to play. And now Five Nights at Freddy's, the movie, is coming out, and I am pretty excited for that. I don't think I'm going to see it in movie theaters. I don't even know if it's going to theaters, but if it is going to theaters, I don't think I'm going to see it in theaters, because I don't really like going to movie theaters that much. I don't know, maybe I will though. Yeah, when I first played that game, I never would have thought it would have blown up into what it is now, where you got like all these YouTube gamers that, you know, play all the new versions of it every time it comes out, and everyone's so hyped about it. Now they're making a movie about it. Never would have imagined that. But I'm pretty amped for this movie to come out though. So hopefully it goes up on Netflix or something where I can watch it and not have to go to a theater and not have to download another streaming platform just to watch it. I mean, worst case scenario, I could always just, you know, rent it on YouTube, which I've done with a lot of movies before. You know, if there's movies that are only on like one platform, if there's a movie that's only on like one platform, you know, it's almost guaranteed it's going to be on YouTube, so I'll just go to YouTube and rent it. I'd rather do that than, you know, I'd rather pay like $3 or $4 to rent a movie one time rather than, you know, pay a monthly subscription to a streaming service that I'll probably only use a handful of times. So I use Netflix a lot. That's about it. I watch a lot of YouTube. I mainly just watch YouTube stuff, so that's why I really only have, I pretty much just have Netflix. That's about it. I do need to check out Netflix and see what new scary movies they have out, because I know they always have like newer ones that come out around this time. They're not even necessarily like newer movies, but also just older movies they upload for the season. Check out and see what they got on there. Watch some scary movies again. Haven't done that in a while, mainly because my wife hates scary movies. She does not like them. So I usually just watch them by myself, which is fine. And you don't have someone, you know, interrupting a movie. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm the worst about interrupting movies, especially if I've already seen the movie. I'm one of those like really annoying people that explains things. I hate when people do it to me, but then I do it all the time. So my dad's really bad about it. My dad constantly does it. I'm like, Dad, shut up, I'm trying to watch this. And then I catch myself when I'm watching a movie with somebody else, and it's a movie that I've already seen. And then I end up doing the same thing. I'm like, oh, I am my father's son. I do the exact same thing. But I'm hoping they got some good stuff they put up there this year. Like I said, I'm recording this mid-October, so this might not even go up until like December, and this is all going to be irrelevant. Is what it is. Trying to make as many videos as I can before the really cold season gets here, and I can't make any of these because then it just won't give me anything to do. then I'll be bored. I'll be back to where I was before I was making videos, which wasn't long ago. That was only like 2 months ago. But this gives me something to do in my truck where I can edit videos in my semi truck. It is 51 degrees out. Doesn't feel bad. I've never really had like good winter gear to ride in, and it makes such a freaking difference. I mean, not only is it pretty bearable to ride in, it's actually kind of pleasant to ride like this because you're not like sweating like crazy. So it's like, it's really not bad. Not bad at all. It's quite comfortable when you have like winter gear on. It's a little chilly and you're riding. I thought like I was gonna get this gear. I was worried I was gonna wear it like one time where it's kind of cold and then I'd never wear it again because riding while it's cold sucks. And then now it's like, actually, this is pretty nice. I'm not sweating like crazy. I'm not getting blasted with wind because it's keeping all the wind off. This ain't bad at all. Hopefully the gym won't be too busy today. Say it's only 2 o'clock. Because it really sucks when you go in there and you can't even get into a machine because they're all in use. Hey, there's someone with a semi parked here. You know, I was always kind of wondering if I could get a truck like in here reasonably. Like, I know they got a dock right there. I guess you could back into the dock and then kind of pull out back that way and then back up like that guy did. Hey, there's another semi here. Yeah, this is what I do. I'll bring my semi in places and go work out. That guy's bobtail so he can get back in the main parking lot. Oh, I'm not the only one here on a bike. Nifty-ish. Poo-poo. Nifty poo-poo. What is that? Is that a Honda... not Shadow. Honda... Oh, what are they called? Fury. I had a buddy that had a Fury. They're okay bikes. They're not very comfy though. Of course, then you get them on this thing, but this isn't in any way supposed to have comfort. Good workout. Good workout. There for about 2 hours. Not bad. Not bad. Actually, that's a long time for me. It's a very long time. I mean, I usually go for about hour and a half, 2 hours. I think the longest I've ever hung out at the gym was like 4 hours, and that was just because I was bored. I didn't have anything else to do. Currently jamming out to a little Zach Bryant in my helmet. You know, something I noticed is like, I don't know, maybe a year ago when he was like just starting to blow up, you know, you weren't cool if you didn't listen to Zach Bryant. And now it almost seems like the same thing that happens to everyone. You know, everyone cheers for you on your way to success, but once you get there, everyone starts hating on you. And I've heard, not personally heard people say that he sucks, but I've heard it like on the internet, like, oh, Zach Bryant's overrated. It's like, a year ago, these were the same people that were going like, if you don't listen to Zach Bryant, you don't know good music. Now we're saying Zach Bryant's overrated. He's a sellout. No, he's not. He's awesome. He did it. He did the thing. He did the it. He made the it happen. It's just the way people are. I think what it really is I think everyone wants to, you know, tell other people about like a successful musician. A good example, like you want to introduce somebody to like a Zach Bryan or a Tyler Childers. You want to introduce other people to them, you know, because it's like, hey, have you heard this guy? You got to check this out. This dude's so good. Or like when they start to make it a little bit, you're like, oh, I've been listening to him for the last year or two, and no one knew who he was. Like, you want to be that person who's like, I've been there the whole time listening. I've been a fan the whole time. And then when they get really big and everyone's a fan, then they start calling them a sellout. You know, they don't want to actually see anybody succeed. They just want to brag about how they've been there since the beginning. Getting all these people who are hating on you, because you got so big. Everyone wants to cheer for you on the way up, but no one wants you to make it there, which is so stupid. Doesn't make any sense. And I don't know why that's like a thing. I don't know why it's a thing that people want to be, you know, I've been listening since the beginning, before anyone knew who you were. Like, why is that like a bragging point? I see it in comments on, you know, Instagram and TikTok and all that stuff constantly. You know, a musician will post something and someone's got to comment something along those lines of like how they've been there since the beginning. It's like, how is that bragging? Cool. You've been listening for a while. And then, you know, right when that person has like #1 hits all over the place, those are going to be the first people that are going to call them sellouts and are going to start hating on all their music. Always goes that way. Hope this guy slows down behind me. Oh, okay, he's slowing down. But I'm a big Zach Bryan fan. I was late to the party finding him, but it is what it is. Every day these trees keep changing more and more and more, and it's like quickly changing. But I always think it looks nice. I want to go down to the state park. It's not too far from here, and go drive around there. Always makes for a nice little ride in the fall. I'll go check some of that out. Look at all that. Look at all the trees are changing colors. I feel like people have this idea that Ohio's like this dreary place. I guess in some areas it is, especially like kind of Cleveland area. It's always a little overcast. I don't know if that has something to do with being up against Lake Erie. Maybe it does. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I know where I live at, around like, you know, the Dayton area, where it's all a bunch of just like cornfields and stuff. Like in the summertime, we get a lot of days where it's real bright and sunny, clear skies. On a really good day, it'll be like nice and sunny with big puffy clouds in the sky, and it looks really nice. You know, we get a lot of days like that, but it seems like every time I go to Cleveland, though, actually, it is pretty dreary. Maybe it is because of the lake. I don't know. But, you know, the spring and the fall, it seems to be pretty overcast like this a lot. It really seems like in the spring, it's like overcast and raining all the time. And it seems like in the fall, oh, maybe I'm just remembering wrong, but it seems like in the fall, it's not really rainy too much. Like, it'll rain, but it's not as rainy as spring, of course. It's always just kind of cooler, but overcast. And it's perfect time and weather for a bonfire. I love bonfires. I need to get a bonfire going this weekend. I think I'm gonna do that. Cause it would be I don't know, got that Halloween party to go to. I ain't setting no bonfires. Oh well. Do it the weekend after or something. Well, that's all the ranting I've got to do for the day. It's a Tuesday and there's nothing's really happened eventful, so I live in the middle of a cornfield. What do you expect? Anyway, I love you, bye.